You ever think about time? No, like actually think about it. Not in that pseudo-intellectual time is an illusion bro dorm room way. But in the oh my god, every tick of the clock is a cosmic punchline kind of way. Time. The most successful Ponzi scheme in human history. We were all born into death the moment we inhaled our first molecule of oxygen. And we spend the rest of our existence trying to pay off the interest with 8-hour shifts and scheduled bathroom breaks. Time isn't money. Time is the debt we owe to entropy. And people act like they can manage it. Time management. That's cute. You can't manage time. You can only drown slower. It's like bragging about learning how to organize the Titanic's seating chart mid-sink. Guys, I found a way to optimize my productivity while the hole fills with despair. Meanwhile, our ancestors stared at the sun and called it good enough. They didn't wear Apple Watches that vibrate every time the Matrix decides you're late to something meaningless. They had seasons, we have schedules. They had night and day, we have burnout and caffeine. It's so over, man. Time is literally the original microtransaction. You get 24 hours free to play and the premium option is called death. And people pay for planners. We write our little checklists like that'll stop the black hole from chewing through reality. Wake up. Eat breakfast. Grind. Achieve. As if the sun cares about your daily affirmation journal. You're a speck of dust on a dying rock pretending you can budget forever. You know what's brutal? Every second you spend thinking about time is another second gone. The clock feeds on awareness. It's like an Ouroboros of regret. Every glance at the time is a tiny funeral. You just buried a moment that never existed again. And they say time heals all wounds. No, time just buries the evidence. It's a janitor with dementia sweeping your trauma under the rug of oblivion. And by the time you're finally okay, you're just closer to not existing. That's not healing. That's just the slow erosion of self. You ever notice that every moment feels shorter now? That's not nostalgia. That's compression. Reality is lagging. Every frame of existence is buffering. We're living in a cosmic speedrun glitch. The years go by like TikToks now, 30 seconds, some noise, then it's gone. And everyone's obsessed with the future. Bro, the future doesn't exist. It's just the present with stage fright. You'll never meet the future. By the time you think you did, it's already past. Every goal, every plan, every someday. All of it is a cruel joke whispered by the clock to keep you docile. We invented calendars to make sense of the void. And then we made them decorative. Look, it's kittens on the concept of decay. We invented birthdays, ritualized milestones of decay. Congratulations, you've orbited the sun again. Your cells are rebelling, your joints are unionizing, and your hairline just voted to secede. And we still pretend we have time left. That's the most delusional phrase ever spoken by a carbon-based organism. Time left. Left where? We're on a rock spinning in a void. There's no left. There's just less. So what do? We doom scroll. We timestamp our despair. We mark our digital tombstones with last online, 3 minutes ago. Because that's what the modern clock is now. A death counter in real time. It's so brutal, man. We built civilization just to have something to do while we waited to die. And then we called it progress. We took the infinite and chopped it into hours. Then complained we didn't have enough. Maybe that's what hell actually is. Not fire, not demons. Just an eternal 9 to 5 where the clock never moves. And every minute feels like the one before. We're already halfway there, honestly. You can't own time. You can't earn it, buy it, or borrow it. You can only waste it consciously. And that's what makes us human. To know we're dying every second. And still ask Siri what day it is. It's so over. But maybe that's fine. Maybe the only real rebellion against time is to stop pretending it owes you anything. Laugh in its face. Miss the meeting. Take the nap. Let the seconds rot. Because in the end, the clock doesn't tick for you. It ticks through you. And the worst part? You can hear it. Even when it's silent. You ever notice the clock sounds different after 3 a.m.? It's quieter, but meaner. Like it's counting your heartbeats just to prove it can. Each tick is an obituary for a second you'll never see again. I swear, if you listen closely, you can hear the clock whisper. You could have done something with that. But what does that even mean? Do what? Post? Consume? Exist faster? Time doesn't want you to live, it wants you to refresh. And I'm sitting here staring at the wall, realizing clocks are just anxiety with branding. We willingly hang our captors on the wall and call it decor. It's so over, man. The only people who truly experience time are dogs and debt collectors. But then it hit me, the moment everything collapsed. I was staring at the second-hand move, and suddenly I thought, wait, when did cereal get so small? No, seriously. Have you noticed? Cereal used to be this glorious feast, monumental architecture of grain and hope. Now it's just edible packing peanuts that taste like nostalgia and microplastic. We're out here talking about the flow of time, while my box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch looks like it got hit with quantitative easing. Shrinkflation isn't economics, it's temporal warfare. They're not reducing the cereal, they're accelerating it through space-time. You pour a bowl now, and it's already soggy before the milk even hits it. That's not breakfast. That's entropy you can taste. And don't even get me started on how cereal boxes still say family size. Whose family? The ants? This box couldn't feed a moderately depressed raccoon. It's all just symbolism now. Cereal is time's mirror. Everything gets smaller. Everything gets stale. You pay more for less and still call it nourishment. It's so brutal, man. We're counting calories instead of counting sunsets. We replaced morning rituals with carbohydrate despair. The worst part? Even milk has an expiration date. Just like us. Except milk at least has the decency to warn you first. Humans? We just wake up one day and realize we expired 3 years ago but forgot to check the label. So yeah, maybe time is a scam. But cereal is the punchline. It's the edible embodiment of modern existence. Sweet for 5 seconds, hollow forever. You ever think about how every cereal mascot is either a criminal or a hallucination? The Trix Rabbit? Addict. Toucan Sam? Navigationally challenged. Tony the Tiger? Dissociating under late-stage capitalism. We're all Tony now, pretending it's great while spooning the ashes of our childhood. And then, when you finish the bowl, you stare at the milk and realize it's just a cloudy reflection of your own wasted potential. You drink it anyway. Because what else are you gonna do, respect yourself before noon? It's so over. It's so absurd. Time, cereal, existence, they all crunch the same in the end. So I guess that's my point. Time isn't a river. It's a bowl of milk slowly absorbing your purpose. And every tick of the clock is another cornflake dissolving into the void. Anyway, that's why I don't trust breakfast anymore.